Now we're going to look at electrical, and I've added a kitchenette and a small utility room to our bathroom outside of the door here. Uh, the intent here is that it allows us to work on electrical outlet layout, and kitchens are typically where the code and electrical work have the most amount of issues. Placements, distance from fixtures, supplies of appliances, that type of thing. So I thought it would be good to deal with that in this little addition of a kitchenette. We'll probably apply residential codes, although commercial codes actually may be less restrictive. The other thing is we're accommodating a little utility room, a mechanical room, where we have our hot water tank, and we'll place a panel in there. And that's all going to be built off and in close proximity to the bathroom that we've already done. So you may have other versions of the way you've constructed your bathroom, but hopefully you can do something very similar to this. So we're going to start right away with our, I'll take a view from our existing project. So I've got two files open now. I've still got the kitchen one open. But I'm going to take the drawing that you would have to start with, and I'm going to just duplicate this and this view just so I can start to deal with a little perspective. And I'm just going to rename it. And I'll call it electrical view. And that won't be a good name come later on when we want to label the drawings, but this allows us then to just, I'm going to change this out of now a perspective, and I'm going to move it to an orthographic, and adjust a crop box now, and I'll put it onto a common projection, and I'll turn off the crop view and turn on the section box. And we'll just get control of the situation here. So we'll find out where that, there's the bathroom there, and I'm just going to move these in until I have a working range, so I can visualize what we're going to do in our bathroom area. So just a few more moves here, and I'll zoom in. And we want we're going to build off that end, so I'm just going to move my section box out. I can find my arrows here. We have our workspace for that. We'll come down so our ceiling's not in the plane, and a little further so we don't see our HVAC, and a little bit further. And I'll pull this back. Anyway, so that's our startup for that. I'll pull this back so that other wall appears. Oops, this wall must be hidden in view. So I'm going to unhide in view. And click the bulb off. And there we are, ready to start, except for this piece of pipe laying here, and I'll delete that. Okay, so we have our, and we'll hide in view our section box here. And now we want a floor plan so that we can start drawing walls on also. So up here we have the bathroom floor plan. If I was to go to that, you can see we have that layout for the whole bathroom. What we could do is we'll just use a general level 2, and I'll zoom out. That has the bathroom in it. We know we're going to build over here. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this floor plan. And we'll call it electrical level 2. I guess we'll put electrical over here. And the thing we want to do here is just get it into a manageable size, so we're always looking at the detail. So I'll activate the crop box. And we'll pull this in nice and tight, so we can easily work with this detail area. And zoom extents, and we'll hide in view our grid system. And the other thing I wanted to hide were these elevation markers. And there we go, and we'll get rid of the wheelchair. Oops. There we go. So now we're ready to start drawing. So let's grab our wall tool, wall architectural, and we really want to outline it to the outside edge. So we'll go finish face exterior. We'll leave it unconnected up to 9 feet, and we'll just pull this down. And let's say we'll come out, we'll make it a 12-foot kitchen and a 4-foot little nook. So I'll come out 16 feet. And I'll return back until we're to the face of, I'm going to catch the center line of that. So that does that. And these we're going to taper down a little bit. We'll do that a custom modification. And then let's just draw another wall here, coming out 4 feet and then returning back over here. And I think I extended this wall out a little bit, so let's see if we can pull that out. We'll want that to come out probably 2 feet 8 inches. We just want to cover that place where we're going to put the door. And we can go ahead now and look at that electrical view. There it is. All right, so we started on that. We're going to need to put our countertop in. I also tapered this wall down. I did a little fudging around with that. So let's go ahead and grab a countertop right away and a refrigerator. So I'm going to go out and I probably have to insert those in. So let's go to Insert, Load Family, and we want to look for casework, I believe it is. Let's see where we can find this. Casework, countertops. Countertop with sink. There we go. So we'll go ahead and insert that in. And we'll go to the level 1 here now and grab that component. And I'll just plop it there. It looks like we're going to need to rotate it and position it. Oh, I missed on that one. There we go. And now this is an interesting tool because it allows you, we're not going to come over too close here. We're still going to be putting a refrigerator in there. And we want to kind of manipulate the position of the sink. Oops, I don't think I did that right. Let's see how we can adjust our sink position here. There we go. We can slide it down like that. So it's fairly centered. We have a little workspace on one side and workspace on the other side. I don't know if we get a choice of a single bowl or a double bowl. It seems a little bit excessive. Actually, the whole thing seems a little bit small. So we might want to just pull this down, I don't know, a couple of feet. We can go back and adjust that. And there we are at 14 feet center to center. Okay, so we also need a refrigerator. And I'll break this clip up now so we can come back and deal with some of the other issues. I'm going to go out and look to see the refrigerator, and then we'll come back and we'll look at putting that in.